Oh yes. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to Spooky Hour.
Hello.
We're going to get spooky with our doodles today. It's me, Krispy, and I'm joined by Storm Song.
I am the stormiest of songs. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to draw Vincent Price now, so that's how I'm gonna start out.
Vincent Price has Storm Song.
I
And
love Vincent Price. His work is great.
And I realized behind the door was these prices.
Oh my god.
These Vincent Prices?
Shut.
Okay, our sound levels are good.
Excellente. Let me know if I need to change things. I'm also very glad that I'm not having the issue I had when I was on voice chat last night, where there's an incessant beeping that's coming through. Thankfully that got fixed. Just the wonderful things of Krispy. Oh. This is starting to not look like Vincent Price, but fuck it.
It looks like the Grinch. It looks like if the Grinch was more arrogant. Smug. Smug's the word I'm looking for.
If the Grinch was a plantation.
Oh god! Krispy!
Okay, that's a horrible movie idea that should probably not be made, but I'd watch it.
Django kills the Grinch?
Yeah. Or like,
you know what,
like
we are moving squarely along.
Okay, no. I think he had like a mustache like that. He had a very like...
Yeah, Vincent Price had a mustache. Kind of very rich.
Yeah, like, yeah, kind of. Oh yeah, I guess there was a bit of like a... You know, I'm also, now that I think about it, I'm kind of like getting him and Dolly kind of conflicted in my head in appearance. Because they didn't look alike, but they kind of had a similar style about them, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, if
also,
you look at the two...
Hill.
Hello!
Yes. Much such spookies.
Hold on. I actually want to look at a picture of Vincent Price so I can refresh my memories to the shape of his head.
Yes.
Oh, his head is very square, actually. Okay, so I wasn't too far up with the mustache. Alright,
so how is everyone else doing, ghouls and...
Yes, how is everyone doing?
I, for one, am working on music right now. Or I was. I'm not going to be working on it at the moment because I don't need it coming through the microphone on you guys.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Actually, speaking of things that we're working on, now that you just reminded me, I had a little something I wanted to show people. That if people have been listening to our Star Wars Galaxy of Thieves game, well, I made a little poster for it. Kind of based off of it was the poster for Reservoir Dogs I kind of based it off of, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I do want to get prints made of it at some point.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah. I actually did a different size than I'm used to, because normally when I do stuff for print, I'm either doing it at like I call it tabloid. I think it also goes by ledger, but it's like 11 by 17 size, or I do it at like 9 by 12 size, just because that's the size of my portfolio for the smaller stuff. But you know, this is that I did it like 12 by 18 size. It's paper sizes get weird, man.
Yep. Silicone Soul says my Halloween tradition is to watch old horror films. Vincent Price is a favorite.
Excellent, excellent.
Rimward says, I absolutely crushed my interview, relaxing with pizza, and just finished the latest of the podcast, and now popping in here. That is awesome, my dude.
Congrats. I also now kind of want pizza.
Yes. I had hot dogs for lunch. Beef hot dogs, because Costco is kosher like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had a leftover hamburger.
So we all had very American lunches.
Real American lunches.
So speaking of weird traditions, I've become a lot more conscious of my weight recently, and working to kind of keep it off or lose some even. And And one of the biggest problems is October is actually probably a more dangerous month for me than December. Because the Jewish holy days are all in late September, early October, like the big ones. And every one of those has a meal associated with it, and you know church ladies / synagogue ladies, if they have a chance to feed you, they will.
You're all skin and bones!
Yep, and then on top of that, my birthday is in a couple days here, and then the meetup is at the end of the month. And the meetup is just...
That's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, so, like, there are just wheels of cheese. It's like Skyrim at the meetup.
Oh my god.
There's booze everywhere. And it's not like a drunken rabble or anything. There's enough people for all that booze, but there's a lot of it. And then, like, oh, you have to try this Brazilian place. Oh, you have to try Mad Dux's cooking. Oh, you have to try Doctor Who's cooking. Oh, you have to try BB's cooking. Hell, even I'm going to be cooking this year. We're going to be making one of those horrible Brazilian pizzas just for BB.
Why would you do that?
Because God made me, and it's everyone else's problem. Meetup.
You know what? You got me there.
Bully Snake says, "Do you know why archers make good artists? Beauty is in the eye of the bow holder."
Oh
wow.
my! Everyone's going to the real school of dad jokes. It sounds like.
Rimward says, "The curse of desiring pizza be upon you. May cheesy goodness grace you all."
I actually don't know. We might end up getting pizza. It depends, because we do like those meal kit things. The one we do is the Martha Stew one, and it's actually pretty good. Like, it's good proportions for 2 people, and then it's actually good ingredients. So
now that I think of it, even the hazing rituals of the Legion involve food, primarily Malort and bad MREs.
I do need to try some Malort at the meetup.
So, what I will say is, it's bad, but it's not like, oh my god, what did I just taste bad? It's like,
I mean, I've had some shitty alcohol before. I mean, I've had Mad Dog 2020, but that just more like tastes like Sunny D. At least the orange one I had did.
No, this is more like the flavor at first is disappointing, and then the aftertaste hits, and you hate that, and then the aftertaste gets repulsive, and then you are just amazed at how bad this is, and then you realize it's traditional and thus popular, and then you truly come to hate it. Or you're Squick and you just have a low tolerance for bad flavors, and then you create a meme.
Are we sure Squick is human? I just need to ask. Like, sometimes I wonder.
Squick is definitely a human and not an artificial intelligence built by aliens. He told me
he's definitely not a gray. He's definitely not a gray in like a Squick costume. Also, I got in trouble with myself. I was talking aliens and getting passionate about it. I was like, oh no, I need to stop. It's the disease of ufology.
Yeah. Also, Squick, much like me, like the brothers Halzlax, like Mo, we're big boys. Sometimes tall, sometimes round. And if Squick was secretly a gray, then that is one hell of a suit of power armor.
It's a big chungus.
No, I wouldn't.
It's like Pacific Rim. No,
I wouldn't say Squick is Chungus build. He's definitely.
I'm just picturing like Squick walking like Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim, and then it cuts to like inside his head where there's 2 grays basically dancing like the Ayla Mao video.
No, Squick is if Squick let his.
I kind of want to draw that.
If Squick let his beard go, he could be a member of what's it called? Duck Dynasty.
Oh wow.
Of course, that's kind of true of the brothers Halzlax. At this point, I'm kind of surprised Squick isn't actually their brother.
It took me a while till I did not until recently know they were brothers, and I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah. Malort tastes like regrets, says Rimward.
That sounds like a lot of alcohol that I've had.
So the Taco Bell and Subway challenges. Okay, so I live in the town that the Taco Bell challenge story Tex talks about comes from, because Tex went to college here and I grew up here. Now
just
we hadn't met prior.
Horrible choice.
We hadn't met prior to all this, so it's just one of those things. But I finally found out which Taco Bell it was that it happened at, and very sadly, it's one that was torn down and replaced with another restaurant. I don't.
As much as I like Taco Bell, I don't know if I'd necessarily mourn it. I guess for the historical context, like, can we go leave a plaque?
Yeah, like, I want to know what Taco Bell this travesty happened at.
I need.
And now it's a Wiener Schnitzel.
A Wiener. Is that a chain?
I guess so, or I don't know.
Or is it just?
That's the name of the restaurant that's there now.
It's. Wow.
I'm not going to pay a dog.
I want to see what their logo looks like. Also, hair is. Oh, maybe if I look closer at Vince's hair.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I see my problem here.
Spider beatus.
Spider beatus? Is that like diabetes, but instead of your foot like falling off, it just spiders crawl out? Oh, that sounds horrifying. I regret saying that.
Yep. Anyways, that's one of the Alabama Habsburg songs.
That sounds fitting.
Along
there was
with
some movie my wife was watching the other night, some cursed like Halloween like demon movie, and there was some kid that his mom walked into his room and he had a bunch of bugs crawling out of his face, and it was just like her silent, shocked face. I'm like, yeah, that's my nightmare.
Yep.
Anyway, you were saying?
Oh, no, nothing important. That's the other thing at the meetup. I don't know if this will be repeated, but last year, do you know what I think defined the meetup personally for me? It wasn't the most important event, it was just the most that event object of that event. Was opening the fridge, opening a drawer in the fridge, and seeing that the drawer is stacked to the brim from one side to the other in perfectly organized rows of $1 Taco Bell tacos.
Yeah, that sounds like us.
Yeah. It was very...
And I'm not gonna lie, I would be happy to see that.
They were very taco-y.
Dude, you're drunk and somebody hands you Taco Bell, that's like manna from heaven.
Oh. Yep. Malort tastes like... Yeah, we read that already, so...
Well, I don't know if it's exactly Vincent Price, but I've definitely made like a Vincent Price like sticker head.
I mean, you've basically drawn what, prior to actually seeing his face, I thought Sparra looked like. Mostly because he just kept talking about old movies all the time, which...
He still uses that doodle I did of him, like, back on when we were on the abs as his profile picture, and I'm kind of like... I'm like, aw.
Yeah. Well, it's because you're a good artist, and we love you.
Well, thank you.
And things explode when you're around.
They do. I'm gonna draw Pumpkin now. Because I use my brain meats too hard to try and draw Vincent Price's face, so now I'm just gonna get weird with it.
You see, I do not keep a taco drawer at home, Silicon, because if I did, I would be a very round horse.
Oh, God. If you took...
I'm already
have you seen...
Have you
seen the movie Slither?
I don't need to be a sumo wrestler.
Have you seen the movie Slither?
I think I have.
Do you remember the one commercial for it when they open the barn and there's the giant like the lady's basically just full of all like the alien slug things and
okay then no I've not seen the movie.
Okay. Just like something's wrong with like I could just imagine like that's what it would be like if you had Taco Bell just in your drawer at home. And I would probably be like much heavier too. I'm not saying I would be immune from the effects of Taco Bell-itis.
Yep.
I've seen it claim many a man. Many a neckbeard has fallen to Taco Bell-itis. Which might just be diabetes, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
This pumpkin needs a face. I'm gonna give it a face.
So occasionally I like to look up weird news, so nothing like current events-y in the sense of,
Like Florida Man type shit, or just...
Yeah, just whatever the weird stuff is. And some of these are... Okay, so like, West Virginia towns being descended upon by Mothman devotees.
That sounds like West Virginia.
Let's see. Zoo in Denmark asks patrons to donate their pets, not as attractions, but for food. picture of tiger follows.
I'm sorry, what?
It's exactly what I just said.
I question the motives of whoever put that in the paper, and I question even more the person that takes them up on that.
Yep. Australia's mushroom murderer gets life sentence. Interesting.
Mushroom murderer.
He poisoned mushrooms in cooking to kill people.
He what? You kind of robot.
Used poisonous mushrooms to kill people through cooking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably not good. Good. I was actually listening to a podcast about one of those types of black widows that just poison people.
Researchers puzzled over rash of baby monkey kidnappings.
Now, when you say baby monkey kidnappings, is it like, are monkey babies being kidnapped? Are babies being kidnapped by monkeys? Or is it like,
I hope... I hope not the latter. Okay, yeah, no, it's baby monkeys being kidnapped. One group of monkeys started kidnapping other monkeys. They believe the motivation was boredom. Speaking of boredom, hi, Andy.
Oh, wow.
What?
He has escaped.
The labor. Well, I was going to add another word to that, but then I realized, no!
Oh, Andy, I also wanted to say something that I probably shouldn't.
The labor fun place!
Police find a missing woman 60 years after she disappeared. She wishes to remain hidden.
You know what? I don't blame her for that.
What are you chuckle fucks doing?
I'm drawing a jack-o'-lantern.
Unusual news, and he is drawing Halloween stuff. And
yeah, we're getting
chat
spooky.
was discussing the finer points of tacos and pizza.
Actually, taco pizza is pretty fucking baller too.
Yeah.
Love a good taco pizza.
Oh, here's a good one. Kansas authorities say a babysitter went to refute a kid's claims of a monster under the bed, but came face to face with a murder suspect who was hiding there.
Oh, that's a scary one. Oh man, I don't like that. I would hate to be that babysitter. That's like when a stranger calls, man.
They later arrested the murderer. Okay, cool.
I would hope they did. I'd be concerned if they let him go in like the Scooby. If they just like let him go in a Scooby-Doo clause, I'd be a little upset.
UK court finds men who stole $6 million gold toilet guilty.
Of course they
I want to know. I want to know the planning for that heist. I want to know, like... I have so many questions.
Are you sure it's not a wacko lantern, says Bully Snake.
Man, I mean, I'd have to put a gourd nose on it if it was.
Yes.
We're gonna try and summon the Whacker Tulpa again? Is that what we're doing?
No.
I don't even know if he's a jet.
Depends on how you're feeling. After all, we can only draw Whackers so many times. We should reserve.
Yeah, no. Actually, I was gonna do something interesting after I finished this jack-o'-lantern. I was, thinking today about how I kind of want to try and do a xenomorph. Because Alien is actually my favorite horror movie. So... let's see if I can do that.
Oh, that last one is sad. 2 hikers found dead of exposure were looking for Bigfoot. If you're looking for Bigfoot, take safety.
You know what the sad part is? I sincerely doubt that's the first time that people have died hunting Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah, no. Anything in the wilderness is dangerous.
Bigfoot hunting is... it gets weird and kind of screwy.
So, how are you doing?
I'm drawing a picture of you.
Oh!
Yay! Ohio police chase runaway inflatable pumpkin.
I want to see that video. I want to see that body cam video. Alright, so what I'm going to try and do with this is I'm going to try and do this with just shading. What music to be drawing a xenomorph to? Hold on. I feel like I need to switch up the music here. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. When you're not on stream, I would suggest Pendrecki's Threnody for the Victims of Hiroshima. It's sort of the ancestor of all modern horror music. It's the most, like, insane, non-chordal shit you'll ever listen to.
Interesting.
Let's see. Shane Train says, how about a jack-o'-lantern? It's Michael Jackson on it. TK says hello. Hello, TK. Benny Hill music intensifies.
What the fuck? This is not the kind of music This is not Dead Space. What the shit? I'm trying to find, like, spooky space music.
British Farm boasts world's tallest donkey, another with the longest ears.
Okay, this sounds like this will work.
Oh, Chicago family reunited with lost dog after 10 years.
Oh, he a good boy.
Looks like girl, but good doggo.
Good doggo. Oh, I bet this is good.
Okay. I'm going to qualify this. We're not opening a discussion on current events. I'm just referring to the president in that we have a president who happens to be the subject of this. Shaman says he's rightful president, attempts to sue president.
You know what? I want to see the trial by combat. He's a shaman. He's probably got some, like, Hadoken powers or some shit.
Let's see. Ireland statue gets boob job to repair damage done by tourists.
Excuse me, what?
So, a lot of people don't realize that brass or bronze, which a lot of statues are made of, can decay with touch.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense then.
And if the
But when you open it with, like, boob job...
Well, I mean, they probably had to repair the boobs on the statue.
Yeah. There was a picture of a statue with, like, knights and a dog in front, and it was bronze, but the only part of this, like, the dog was still shining real brightly because when people passed, they would pet the bronze dog, so...
So while the rest of the bronze had kind of blackened with time, the dog
yes.
It was adorable.
He's a good doggy.
University used AI to wrongly accuse students of using AI to cheat.
What?
Wow.
That's... Man, I'm not gonna get on my soapbox.
No, don't.
No, I'm not. People know how I feel on the subject.
Why?
This is, like, upsetting.
I mean, Bully Snake did mention Benny Hill music. This feels appropriate.
I'd play Benny Hill music if I could. God, the Xenomorph is such a wonderfully horrifying creature. I need to play Alien Isolation at some point.
Oh, you haven't played it?
No, I have not actually. If I really wanted to torture myself, I'd do that on stream, but...
Black Swan named Mr. Terminator evicted from town after trying to drown local birds.
It's... Wow. Wait, why is this... Oh, that's why. I was like, why is this doing that? It turns out I must have accidentally hit the... There we go. Yeah, that's the fun thing. I probably fingered the wrong key and... Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, just several busloads of people with very, very accurately done xenomorph costumes just going into a city and running around?
You don't have to imagine it's called a LARP.
I think that's just Colonial Marine. Oh my god, if there was a Colonial Marines LARP, we would definitely have to go and be, like, Deltards.
Yes.
How many fingers does a xenomorph have? Does it have 5 fingers or is it 4?
I think 6, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
It probably doesn't matter because, it's a frickin' xenomorph, but...
Okay, it does have, it does have 6 hands. Also, I like how the first picture I look up is doing the aliens meme pose.
Name and then subtitle. An AI becomes a crypto millionaire, now it's fighting to become a person. Subtitle, people lost money on Goatsy coin promoted by a Twitter poisoned chatbot. What the fuck are we doing here?
What? When I think of cyberpunk dystopia, I don't think of Goatsy coin as being part of that. For some reason, I just don't like it.
I don't think any of us like it. You imagine
really gotta spread out your assets when you get into Goatsy coin.
Yep, just gotta that the account.
Yeah.
Wonder what the coin slots will look like on
Keep an eye on the market, making sure it doesn't gape.
Yeah, if you're not careful, you'll end up in the financial hole.
Oh god, you guys just remind me of some horrible things that I definitely can't bring up on stream.
That's okay. I still love you.
There's a website name I want to say, but I don't even know if I want to say it on stream because I don't want to encourage people to go look for it. It's so fucking cursed. What?
Storm Song!
Yes, Andy?
What's your favorite, like, musical note symbol?
Like,
I don't want to do the typical, like, 2-bump that's connected, like that.
Yeah, that's usually 2/8 notes. I would say look up what a 16th note looks like.
I'm not gonna lie, you did that. I just immediately thought of the Undertale, like I haven't even played Undertale, and that shit's in my head.
Iggy the Viking says twirling muscle tissue. Thank you for following us, Tyler P223.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome to WBPL 76, legally defined as entertainment.
I'm drawing a xenomorph.
This is kind of a chill Halloween stream. Krispy is drawing artsy things for us.
Yep. I'm drawing
too!
That's Andy, our co-host. He is drawing as well. I'm Stormsong, the other co-host. I'm currently doing repairs on some equipment at my studio. And
how much does percussive maintenance factor in?
There is no percussive maintenance. These are tube amps.
So what you're saying is they're expensive.
And ancient.
Lost tech, got it.
Yeah, this is hella lost tech. It's funny how everyone goes digital, and so like no one knows how to, use these things anymore.
Damn it, Storm. You say digital, and I'm just like thinking of Joy Division immediately.
Well, I hope it brings you joy in all its.
It is, well, ironically. But no, Digital by Joy Division is a great song, if people know who Joy Division is. If not, they're a great post-punk band from the 80s that became a little band called New Order eventually.
Also, Tyler223, follow us on our Discord if you want to join in the madness. We're very silly. California police confused after pulling over self-driving Waymo for illegal U-turn that they can't ticket.
Wait. self-driving limo. They pulled over a self-driving limo that...
Waymo, not limo.
What's a Waymo?
Let's look that up.
I don't know what a Waymo is.
That's a self-driving car, I guess.
Ah.
Wouldn't you ticket the owner?
That would be the theory, but there's probably no precedent law on it yet.
I think, yeah. Hello.
What's all this then? It's Halloween, and so Krispy is drawing well, it's nearing Halloween, so Krispy's drawing like alien and shit.
Yeah. I was also showing them our poster, so... Not to sound like I'm chilling, but... Well, we had a lot of fun with this game, and I enjoyed making the poster, and I want people to check it out. It was a great game.
Bully asks, what if the Xenomorph's inner jaw was a Furby?
I wish I would have thought about that when I started this drawing, because I would have definitely put that in there. A Furby morph. I mean, I did draw the Furby John Carpenter's thing last stream, so... Can't overdo the Furby. I don't want to like traumatize people with PTFD, post-traumatic Furby disorder. Oh my god, the music cutting in when it did after I said that.
Like this one does make me sad because she's probably like, you know, not fully there anymore. But it is just a crazy, you know, headline to read. Elderly woman conned by romance scammer posing as stranded astronaut.
You know, I don't want to necessarily say it's like a not being aware thing. It might even just be like I'm desperate for company kind of thing, because unfortunately that's a thing that can happen as well.
That is definitely a thing that can happen.
But
my boyfriend's stuck on the moon. Wow.
But definitely being out of it, I can see being affected, especially considering the subject.
Yeah. It's just one of those, like, it's insane enough that I had to read it, but it's actually kind of sad.
It really is.
Major League Baseball will use robot umpires in 2026.
That's just a pitching machine!
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Very mean squirrel seeking food has sent 2 people to ER in a California city.
That sounds like squirrels. Oh, I'm sure this will be good.
No context, and I'm just moving right along after I say it. U.S. is blocking Iranian diplomats in U.S. from shopping at Costco.
No hot dogs for you!
What is the security threat to Costco? Let's see.
I'm really glad I had a mouthful of pretzel with the thought I just had, so I didn't say it out loud.
Yep. That. Naked and high flight attendant says, I let myself down.
Well, technically you're in the air, so I guess you let yourself up.
You raise me up.
Man, Viagra really missed out not using that as their song in their commercials.
I just read what you sent me, Krispy. That's terrible.
I know, I'm going to hell.
Let's see. Waymo is Google's self-driving taxi experiment, so Silicon. Okay, that makes sense. Haleon loves that poster you made.
Thank you. Also, Waymo Aho. I don't know. I'm saying words. I was trying to describe this feature to someone earlier today. They, what is this? called? Oh, the layer clipping. I guess it's like or a layer mask. I don't know exactly what you'd call the technique. And I think I've talked about it on stream before, but it's like the whole thing of you basically clip a layer to the one below it, and then you can do stuff like this, where, like, if I turn this off, it's like that, but it stays within the parameters of the layer below it.
World record set by man who owns over 40,000 games on Steam.
Why? Why would you do that? Good lord, man. Like,
it could be an impulsive shopper, or he could have maybe bought, like, $1 games or something.
I don't know if that's something we want to celebrate. Oh, I mean, if he got the shitposty games, I mean... I only say this because it's an actual game when someone tried to gift it to me, but somebody tried to gift me Sex with Hitler 2069, so...
Yeah, let's not,
I'm leaving it at that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, let's leave that one alone. Let's just...
Yup.
Yeah.
Fine by me. I don't want to think about it either. I rejected the gift because I was like, I don't want this.
Hey, Digiman!
Oh, hey!
Krispy says what he just said, and then we get, hello, people.
Oh, you came at a fun time.
I'm reading strange news headlines to people. We just got to man sets world record owning 40,000 games on Steam.
Yeah. Which is a bit excessive. I mean, if he was a train guy, he could have bought all the Train Simulator DLC, but... I guess he's not.
I wonder if it counts DLCs as individual.
That's a good question. I think that I would want to know, like, what his library consists of. I don't want to go through every single game, but, you know.
For the record, Bully Snake, we agree.
What did he say?
For the record, H-Man bad.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Digi brings up, I mean, there's a lot of cheap crap on Steam.
Yeah, I mean, that's the question. Is it like all shovelware, or is he buying like some really like out there shit?
Yeah, I wonder.
Man, this music's reminding me of Jesper Kid.
Administrator suspended after selling public schools lawnmowers on Facebook Marketplace.
Why? Why would you sell the lawnmowers?
I don't know. School staffer arrested causes $50,000 worth of damage with fart spray at U.S. high school.
I need to know what that damage was. I need to know the story behind that. That's too like good of a headline to not know the story.
Oh, let's see.
Like, you don't just set up a stink bomb and cause $50,000 worth of damage. He must have fucked up hard.
Crispy.
Yeah.
I got something for you.
Oh, yeah? That I would say is very much Storm. Hold on. Why is this? Oh, that's why.
A assistant in South Carolina school has been arrested and charged with using fart spray acquired on the internet, leading some pupils having to seek
Storm, you're on screen.
And creating tens of thousands of dollars worth of property damage. Oh, I'm a Viking.
You are?
Yeah.
Because on a good ship, MS Paint, he drew you as like the singing Viking.
I did, yeah. So, what was the property damage? That's my question. Like,
so sometimes scented smells like that can seep into a thing, and if it's like wood furniture.
Oh, that's not good.
I got physical. Yeah, so people getting physically sick. Like, so okay, I actually kind of understand. I mean, I understand it anyways, but understand where the students are coming from saying they sought medical attention, because like when I was 12 or 13, I actually had to go to the nurse's office several times over dizzy spells that were caused because I have severe allergies, or at least did at the time. And age of 12 or 13 is when all the girls start wearing perfume for the first time. And if you know anything about 12 or 13-year-olds, they don't understand the concept of restraint.
You're just giving me flashbacks to gym class, man. Like, God, so much axe.
Yep.
I think it needs like some kind of like, yeah. There we go. Now it's starting to look pretty good.
Wait, you're gonna put a bonnet with a flower on them?
Silicon Soul brings up carpets and people's clothes could also be ruined as well.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Nothing will smell like a shag carpet or just any kind of thick carpet.
Yep. Oh no, we're about to have reptilian Star Wars. Iguana's virgin birth hailed by zookeepers as one of the rarest events in the animal kingdom.
I'm not gonna lie. Somewhere in the world, David Icke popped a bone when you said that. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I'm not getting into that shit.
London train passengers shell-shocked after live crab found on own seat.
Just some husband comes home, pours himself a stiff drink, and is like, Harold, what's wrong? And he's like, I saw a crab today.
Saw a crab on my seat, you did a tram.
I was like, these crabs are getting no different from people. We ain't gonna be telling them apart soon.
Digiman says it's been 25 plus years since he last had to go to a large mall, and still remembers having to hold his breath to get past the perfume section.
Sir, it's
Hey,
been 1
Blue
week
7.
since you looked at me.
Welcome. We're doing spooky.
Also, when you say that, I'm just thinking of the SpongeBob episode where they have to go through the perfume department to escape the Flying Dutchman ship.
Yeah.
And it's just like a slow motion, like 2 minutes of SpongeBob and Patrick just getting sprayed in the face with fucking all sorts of perfume.
Ow.
What'd you do?
I'm fine. Oh.
Well, you're not excessively swearing, so you must be okay.
Yeah, no, I forgot to discharge that one.
Oh, did you just get shot? Yeah, you just got shot. You shot the monkey.
Man, that shows the difference between us. I thought he hurt himself from farting too hard or something.
I mean, that's always a possibility. I mean, we can't just rule that out. Shot the monkey.
Electrocute myself while farting too much. Accidentally set studio on fire.
Florida man.
No, you're supposed to go over the circuits with a wand and...
Oh, you didn't use the fucking the current detector?
Well, once it's unplugged, it's just to discharge it, and I didn't. Yeah,
you
too
done fucked up?
Yep. Angerous tubes. At least it wasn't the dreaded sneeze and fart at the same time. Yes. No.
He shitted and farted.
Somewhere Mad Ducks is just shaking his head in disappointment.
You brought this on this family. Alright, let's see how well I can do this.
Plea deal reached in court case after alleged arson over mayo in Spanish cafe.
Mayo arson is not a phrase I was expecting to hear today, but here we are.
Well, we now have a new song for me to write.
You'd think it'd be over like Dijon or something. You know, there's probably a certain way that I could learn to draw slime, but I don't know if I wanna. Not bad for a quick xenomorph doodle, I would say.
Okay, so Bethesda vetoed showing the Austrian painter's Schlang in Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus.
What? When you say schlang, is that what I think you mean?
It's exactly what you think it means.
Why was that even a question to begin with? You know what? Actually, I don't want to know the answer to that.
Yep. Denmark plans to roll out the world's first cow burp tax.
The first what tax?
Cow burp.
Oh, cow burp, like cow emitted gas, because...
Yep.
Alright.
Thousands of robber bees invade apiarist's shop attempted honey heist.
Were they heisting it, or were they just taking it back, which was theirs?
That's not a good day at work, man.
Doorbell prankster that tormented residents of German apartments turns out to be a slug.
What?
Man arrested after driving child-sized pink Barbie Jeep through Prince George, British Columbia.
That man is a legend.
All right.
He was also probably absolutely hammered on Schlitz.
Krispy,
Yes.
I'm sending you a picture of something that Tex devised as a psychological weapon.
I'm scared. That's just not right, man. Are you asking me to draw that?
No.
Fucking spider gas? Oh, God.
The two-man remembers that being a plot point in Sequest, that beef was illegal because cows made too much gas.
Sea Quest? Because I immediately thought of Sea Lab.
I mean, either or. Spider gas.
I'm gonna draw something truly horrifying.
I was going to start singing Spider Ham, but then I realized, oh yeah, that's a thing. That's an actual thing. The scroll of unending torment.
You'll see what it is shortly.
The scroll of financial failure. What? When you open the scroll and read it, it will tell you each and every time you financially failed. Every misspent coin and copper will be labeled on this parchment.
I feel like I'd have a long list for that. I don't know.
Remember that time you were trying to save up for that game, but you went out and ate with your friends? It's listed here. You spent $45 at Chipotle and you didn't have to.
Andrew, please stop calling me out.
One of my favorite cursed items is the Book of Ultimate Truth.
Mm-hmm.
You just reminded me of the deer.
Well, like you ask it a question and it starts telling you everything, but then everything in like excruciating detail, even the stuff you don't want to know.
Meepnix calls this doom scrolling.
When a wizard casts animate object on his restraining order. I cast animate object on the Bill of Independence.
Ooh, it's your 1040. Coming to make you claim things on your taxes.
You seen the movie Indian in the Cupboard?
Yeah.
Yep.
Would you imagine, like, I know it's already been done, but like, it's your 40K miniatures.
Oh.
Would be sucking for the 40K people. What spoopy thing should I draw next?
Draw like dark woods, and then just draw a figure standing there looking at you.
Okay.
Iggy the Viking says, yeah, the movie was called Small Soldiers. I mean, lore mess.
It's the premise behind it is that they got like military grade. They got like super intelligent missile chips for the toys. I'm like, I couldn't understand even as a kid, like, how did you pull that off?
Yeah, it's not the most brilliant plot point ever.
It's not. I love that movie.
Someone made like a fan film. I forgot. It's not called Toy Soldiers, but it's like based off of it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's one of those times where I see someone on YouTube a fan makes, and I just like, somebody give this man $1 billion.
There's a lot of projects I see like that. Like, how many fan projects, if they gave them the money for it, they could make so much money, but never mind. I don't want to get into it. It's just going to make me upset thinking about it.
Woolly Snake says the chip used in Furbies is from a Commodore 64. It's the programming, not the chip.
Interesting. I didn't realize it was from a Commodore 64.
I mean, sensible.
Oh, it makes perfect sense. It's just, you know, I don't think about stuff like that often. At least in regards to stuff like Furbies.
I just had a terrible idea of set up something like the park from the second Jurassic Park movie, the one where they, tried to build it in, like, California or something. Or no, I forget which city it is, but they're trying to build a park there, and then, of course, the dinosaur gets loose. And I was like, that, except that it's just animals from Australia. Bully Snake realizes he has added to Krispy's Furby lore. He's helping.
He is.
Superheroes: Stinky Diver, The Flesh, Wonder Girl, and Meltman.
Man, I haven't thought about Kablam in forever.
Hey guys, want to go out in the woods at night and start whistling?
Mayhap.
The answer to that question should be no.
I would like to whistle in the woods. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a reason why we haven't seen Cookie Monster in so long. He's gone feral.
I know what you're doing, Krispy.
No, you can't prove that.
I won't need to prove it. You will. Dun, 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 dun.
Krispy, you seen those videos of planets awakening?
Planets awakening?
Yeah, like their eyes and mouth open up.
I can't say I have, at least not off the top of my head.
Well, imagine you're looking at the moon and all of a sudden, it opens its eyes and mouth and it looks like a giant Furby face.
I'd be like, our Lord and Savior has come.
Then it starts getting closer to the Earth.
You're just describing Majora's Mask.
I was thinking it too.
Majora's Mask, but give it a Furby face.
There's got to be a mod for that, and if not, it needs to be made immediately.
Hello, did you?
There's music in this. I don't know what music we're listening to, but it sounds like it would be through for 3 Guilty Spark.
Hey, Diggs.
Hi there.
Welcome to Spooky Art Time with Krispy and Storm and Andy.
Yeah, you just happen to join at the time I'm drawing a Furby.
You know what? Draw Guilty Spark with a Furby face.
Oh my god!
Andy,
why must you give me such ideas?
I hate that that's a good idea.
You know what's funny is like YouTube recommended, and I watched it's like noobs reacting to, you know, those levels in YouTube in Halo, like we did.
Yeah,
They're all freaking out, like, "Oh my god!"
of course they are. I just
I'm
hope they
scared.
played with. Oh, be afraid, be very afraid.
He's a scaredy dick.
I mean, I hope that if they played those levels, they play them with the original graphics, because the remaster.
Most of them
ruins that
did,
level.
yeah. One of them did, but most of them did.
Yeah. Like, they made it too bright of a level with the remastered stuff, basically. Because like, it was a dark and eerie swamp, and like the whole level was just dark and eerie in the original. But then when they did the remaster, they kind of ruined the aesthetic of Halo with that by just putting glowing lights on everything and just making everything way too bright and colorful.
Remake the entirety of 2001 Space Odyssey, but make Hal just a Furby face.
Oh my god, please.
Hal, let me in. Uta, puta, wuta. I don't know what you're talking about, Hal. Let me in.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of like Hal still sounding the same as he did as the movie, but it's just like Furby face saying it. Like, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Furby needs centipede legs, says Hop.
Ooh, good idea. Good idea.
Would you send a Predator a Furby? Like, from Alien versus Predator, like, he opens up the box and it's a Furby and opens his eyes and looks at him.
You see, I just imagine Chris Hansen walking up to the door of some criminal and handing him a Furby. I feel like the Predator movie, Predator, would probably see it as some kind of, like, honor trophy.
I mean, that's very possible.
This creature has killed dozens.
I mean, do you guys think there's at least one instance out there where someone's like, the Furbies made me do it?
I don't know. If only we had somebody to look that up, looks at Storm Song.
I'm doing it. In 1999, rumors... Oh, right, I read about this. Rumors of the toy Furby being used in espionage led to the National Security Agency to ban the device from its headquarters, though no crime was ever committed or traced back to the toy. That's because they automatically record anything around them, so, like, NSA and such, you're not allowed to have a Furby or any toy like that.
My question to that is, like, who's bringing their Furby to the NSA office, you know?
Little Susan.
Well, bear in mind, like, they probably have just as cursed of a sense of humor as, like, anyone else does.
I would hope so.
I want to ask you something. Do you think there's at least one desk in a Pentagon that's just got a bunch of little tiny My Little Pony figurines all over it?
Yes, it's in the basement. It's in an office, and it has a bunch of files in a drawer marked X for some reason. Oh my god, that would be a fun if just make like a Mulder or a Brony in X-Files.
I believe, but it's not the UFO.
It's Pinky, or it's like whatever the flying. Yeah, it's like Rainbow Dash or something, like a blurred Rainbow Dash instead of a UFO. Oh, this is so cursed. Ah!
The Furb is hungry, hungry caterpillar, but people instead of plants.
On Tuesday, the Furby ate Jim, but he was still hungry.
I'm sorry, John. I was so hungry. Thinking of those cursed Garfield comics.
Yeah, oh, trust me. I know what you mean.
Hello, little girl. Are you lost in the woods?
Stop it.
I know a safe place to take you.
Stop it. Stop it, Albert Fish.
Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal.
Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf.
Stop it. You tried to summon him to the stream.
Shia LaBeouf!
I want to see, like, an exorcism where they're just yelling that at a demon-possessed person. Just like, Shalibu! You get out here now!
Holds up a toy bumblebee.
Arise, Shia. Arise.
Arise, Shia, arise.
Shia, surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Do that doll tree in Mexico, but instead of dolls, it's Furbies.
You know, I was thinking about that the other day, like that Doll Island or whatever, where it's just like dolls all over the place. Like, yeah, I want that, but Furbies. That'd be great. I'll be right back.
While he's gone, Andy, you and I must solve world hunger here and now. What is your solution?
Well, we can always do with less people. Pulls out gun.
Oh.
Or maybe we don't have such a big problem and we could, some of us could just eat less. Maybe some people could stop throwing away. Okay, maybe I should stop because I might.
Okay. I was looking more for like some absurd Pinky in the Brain style plan.
Oh.
You went darker places with this.
Well, I've seen like food get thrown away because it couldn't be sold by in videos of like great quantities, and it makes me angry. But in a joking way, let's combine the DNA of tobacco and tomato.
All right, fucking Matt Granny.
Tobacco. Fun fact. Arnold Schwarzenegger legally owns a tank phased out of the Austrian military.
How does he fit in it?
Not me, I'm too big.
Probably with butter.
Yeah, it's muscle.
You heard of gravy train? How about the gravy tank? It rolls up.
What?
It rolls into the kitchen, and the barrel like lowers down over the potato salad, and just gravy starts oozing out of the barrel.
What?
Well, we tried genetically engineering chickens to have as many legs as we could, but then we couldn't catch them anymore.
You just described a Squidbillies episode.
That's an old like Tex Avery or something like that. Like,
okay, so, oh, sorry, Andy, I've got further answers to the previous thing.
I'm drawing Cthulhu, by the way.
Oh, wow, okay. So, there is a murder trial. I won't say the name because that can get into some stuff. But one of the prior incidents during the trial, the defendant mentioned losing his temper because the Furby in the next room wouldn't stop making noise.
Oh man, now you just reminded me of the actress from Land Before Time.
Oh, if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah, that's a sad story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Looks like G.I. Joe you cram into the vehicle. Ramshackle says he was a driver for the Austrian military, and he specifically asked for the tank he used to drive in. I assume once he was already famous.
Oh, so it was like the actual tank he used to drive. Okay.
There is there's some pretty cool stuff about that in the movie Fury. There is a well, not the movie itself, but in the what do you call it, the documentary they did of like the making of the movie. One of the big things was they talked to actual like veterans to get the story written, making sure that it was as accurate as they could make it,
Yeah.
while still being ultimately a fictional story. And they basically restored old tanks in order to use as the tank props in the movie. So they were doing everything like as close to real as they could get it, and reasonably get it. And one of the historians that was working on the movie was doing his due diligence and looking at numbers and where these tanks were acquired from, and realized that one of the old veterans that they had had on the movie's consultation staff had brought him to the hangar where the tanks were, and he says, "Do you remember being in this battle XYZ?" The old man nods, and he says, "You remember a moment where you were pinned down by a tank?" And old man nods, and the historian then points to one of the tanks. That was the tank.
Oh,
and it's
wow.
like one of these like, oh shit kind of moments, and like you just see this old veteran, and he walks up and he touches the tank, and he's looking at it, and there's sort of like, it's not crying, it's not smiling or anything, but you could just see unemotion on his face, and it was intense, whatever it was.
Yeah, it's man, can only imagine what those guys must have felt in moments like that.
Yeah.
It's like I was actually thinking about it earlier today. Both my dad and my grandpa were in the Navy, and my grandpa in particular. Fun thing about my grandpa, his birthday was December 7th, so he had a really fun year in 1941. But he was in the Navy at the time, and one of the duties he had, which I didn't really know about until I was much older, was because I knew like his ship was in the Pacific and stuff, but before that it was over running convoy duty to the Soviet Union, like escort duty for the supply convoys and stuff. And I'm thinking of that movie Greyhound, and I've not watched that movie, but I was watching like little bits of it, just on YouTube, and it was. I wonder how accurate that was, because it was really interesting, because you have like guys down below deck, essentially in like the navigation room. They're like watching the sonar and like plotting courses and stuff, and they have a radio that they relay to one guy up on the bridge whose entire job is to just have this radio on and relay what they're saying from down below to the bridge crew so they know what to do. And it's just so interesting to watch, because it's like you'd think of like a modern ship, and everything, about how it just has airlocks and stuff, but like on a destroyer, like back then, you just step out the side door, and you're like out on the deck. It's just wild,
Yeah.
And just like imagining being like in the cold waters of the Atlantic, sailing towards like, I don't know, like some northern Russian port or something, not knowing like what's out there in the dark. Like that just sounds like a horror movie to be in.
In about 15 minutes, I'm going to have to head off to that game that we're going to start this today.
Oh, that's fine. I'm
Iggy the Viking tells us, "My grandfather was in the 3rd Armored in World War II. I remember at a reunion I went to with him, a buddy of his says to him, 'Do you remember when my tank got hit in the Black Forest and caught on fire? Worst thing about that is I lost all of my good damn pictures.' Apparently that was when they were between 19 and 22 years old.
That's the crazy thing to think about, is like you watch World War II movies and you see like guys in like their 30s and stuff, and it's like, no, they were like 20-year-olds and shit.
Well, like the grunt soldiers were.
Yeah.
You would have older officers and so forth.
I would hope so.
You also would see like something of an age difference between, say, like pilots who were typically about 4 to 5 years older than the infantrymen. because they were already trained.
I feel like you would want older people that had a bit more life experience for a job like that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the men that were in the trenches, apart from the officers, would have been younger men. Icthaldu Cthulhu.
It's actually kind of based off.
More like poo-poo. Points at the Eldritch Monstrosity.
Yeah, and then he eats your brain.
No, he starts crying and he goes back to sleep.
No, he just pulls out that poop spray and sprays you with it.
Now you smell like poop.
Would you summon me? I'd summon me.
It's actually kind of based off my own take on Cthulhu, so...
This was just making me think of one of the funnier SCP articles, the Teenage Cthulhu.
Oh, yeah.
Where,
I remember the one I read. Oh, go ahead.
Well, he's getting upset because cultists keep constantly coming to him, trying to, like, worship him and sacrifice people to him and such. He's like, no, I'm trying to play a video game. At one point, one of the lines is, you know what? You don't need me. You need Jesus or Buddha. I hear Buddha's lovely. Jesus or Buddha. Look for them.
Man, that's gotta be disappointing. You summon an Organa and he tells you to fuck off because he's in the middle of Call of Duty. It's like, I just got a kill streak. Come back later. Oh god, Cthulhu with a neckbeard. That's a horrifying thought.
I'm convinced God plays online games.
Cthulhu, if he moderated a Discord.
I feel like God is
Or
a big
Reddit
fan
forum.
I don't know why, but I think God would be a big fan of the Elder Scrolls.
Have you heard of the Elder Scrolls? It is
probably because he'd play like most people I know, where they just like steal shit and then just murder people.
I tell you, like, Cyrodiil in Oblivion, like, I know it's going to sound wrong, but if you like snooping around in other people's business, like being a thief and just breaking into people's houses at night, you just find out every third person has something weird going on with them in that city. It's like,
I wouldn't say that. I would say that's probably